Hey, hey, welcome to Live with Lynn. So if you're here, say hi. If you're watching the replay, be sure to type replay so I know you were here. I'm Lynn Huber, and I appreciate you being here. So today I'm going to talk about how to stop playing small and live the life you want. Do you find yourself playing small in your life, or maybe in your relationships or at work, or maybe you're not sure? So let's see if any of these things feel true to you. So you wait to be asked to share your truth. Um, this is often a result of fear, which I'll talk about in a second. But examples of that could be like waiting to share your opinion, or waiting to talk at a meeting, or waiting to share how you feel with loved ones until or unless they bring the issue up. Hi, Sarah. Good morning. So it's almost like you're waiting for someone to say it's okay for you to share your feelings or for you to talk, right? You also wait to highlight just how talented you are unless you're asked by others to showcase your services. So you tend to hide. Maybe you even hope nobody will notice you. Maybe does fear overwhelm you and ultimately defeat you? I mean, you fear rejection, you fear judgment or disappointing others or losing love, or maybe that dreaded, what will people think of me, right? So you go along with those that around you, both personally and professionally, even if your soul is screaming that it wants something else. Even if your spirit calls you to be bold and brave and to spread your wings, you clip them because you feel like you have to make other people feel comfortable. Hi, Anitra. Good to see you. Number three, you can't hear criticism. It literally crushes you. That little voice in your head that we all have that's constantly in there is already beating you up. So there's just no way you could possibly hear other people criticize you. Again, you're hiding, right? You don't own your voice. So after all, if you speak up, you'll be faced with fear and likely criticism, and we can't have that, right? So you don't say anything, or you act like you have control in either your relationship or professionally by claiming that you can set and hold a boundary. Maybe you say that you don't or won't allow your partner to control you, when in reality, they control your every move. You just don't realize it. Maybe you don't trust yourself. You trust everyone else's opinion of you, including what you're doing, who you're friends with, how you live your life, the job you have. Sadly, you may have surrounded yourself by people who like you playing small because it keeps them feeling big. And so they manipulate you into thinking that you're not the best judge of character. Sometimes some family members may even appear to be helpful and loving. They may say things like, "I'm here to help keep you safe," but actually this is code for, "I'm here to help keep you small and to control you." I've seen this all too often, and especially in domestic violence situations. And I've experienced it myself, both with physical and verbal abuse. So often, the abuser plays the victim and he manipulates everyone around the real victim in order to ensure that the victim continues to play small. It's a tactic that they use to ensure that the abuser stays in control, and that they're powerful and they feel big, which is an illusion all by itself, right? So please, if you're in this type of situation, please get help. I looked up the national hotline in case you need it. It's 800 799 7233, and they can get you, or they can direct you to the help you need. So, or you can Google domestic violence hotline. But if you're in that kind of a situation, please get help, because there's no way out. You might even feel like there's no way out at all, but there is a way out if you get help. And there's the people at that domestic violence place. They're like they know what to do to help you. Anyway, the next one is, do you struggle to be happy? Even when you try to be happy, you struggle to find it, because it's like what you're doing is you're waiting for others to give you an opinion as to what makes you happy, or you give in to being controlled, and so you're never really happy, and so you've gotten used to living in this little life that you have, and you're afraid to step out of that, right? So can you relate to any of these examples? I mean, some of them may be a little over exaggerated because there's various degrees of these. But if you can relate to even one, maybe it's time to take a look at changing your small game and playing big. Marianne Williamson, she's one of my favorite. She has some amazing quotes that I just love. And she wrote this quote that I actually have where I can read it. I read it all the time. And you may have heard it. Our deepest fear is not that we're inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small doesn't serve the world. There's nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We're all meant to shine, as all children do. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. And it's not just in some of us, it's in everyone. As we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. Wow, isn't that powerful? I I read this all the time because seriously, it reminds me not to allow myself to play small. You guys, like I said, I've been a victim of domestic violence more than once. I have allowed myself to play small. I have worked on this personal development thing for a long time, and so I do that less and less now. I mean, I sometimes still do, but this quote holds me to it. It really does. It's an incredible reminder to anyone who has played small in their life. So here's the reality, right? We are likely afraid to embrace the fact that we are powerful beyond measure. So let me say that again because it's so important, because so many of us don't believe that. But you are likely afraid of being powerful beyond measure. Why? Well, think about it. If you show up for yourself and not everyone else, and allow yourself to really shine brightly, to be brave and bold and live exactly as you want, to own your strong and beautiful voice, all of your relationships will likely change forever. And everyone and every single thing will likely change for the better. But you don't know what those changes are going to bring. And that's what's terrifying. It's the unknown. So, as Marianne reminds us, as you let your light shine, you indirectly give others permission to do the same. That's powerful too. It starts with you being bold. Follow your heart, follow your gut, follow your soul. I promise you, it's a good thing. It is, it's a good thing. It starts with you speaking up. Own your voice. Don't put up with crap. Speak your truth so loud that it silences those that wish to keep you small. It starts with hearing the criticism. You don't have to take it, but you do want to hear it. Many times those that criticize you don't know what they're talking about, or sometimes they might be intentionally mean, so take the criticism and determine if it has value. Don't just take it as gospel. If somebody says something to you, determine if it has value. Are they being constructive? Is this something that will help me? But especially look for and listen to those people who are capable of giving healthy and constructive feedback. It starts with you facing your fears. Feel the fear and do it anyway. When we face that dragon, what happens is we end up realizing that it's really Puff the Magic Dragon wearing a mean dragon costume. It's not as scary as we think, and we are powerful beyond measure. It starts with blinding people with your light. Trust me, those that can handle you shining will stay around, and they'll turn on their own inner light bulbs. Because you'll be an example for them, right? The posers will eventually blow out of your space, although they might kick and scream a little and cause a tantrum before they leave. But you will attract the people to you who are more like you. So remember, you playing small does not serve the world. It doesn't. It doesn't serve you. It doesn't serve your loved ones or any of your relationships. If you have children, if you're playing small, you're teaching them to play small. So don't do that. Live the life you want. It's time to shine, to play big. You are so worth it. I am cheering you on every step of the way. I know you got this, and I want to see you play big. So, hey, now I want to hear from you. I'd love to hear what you have to say. What are your thoughts on this? I mean, do you find yourself playing? What kinds of things help you to switch that to playing big and playing full out? Please get down in the comments and share with us. I would love to hear your stories. So, hi, Denise. Denise just came on. Sorry, I'm just ending. But Sarah and Anitra and Denise, thanks for being here live with me today. And anyone else who might be live who just hasn't commented, and anyone who's watching the replay, I appreciate you. So go out there and have an amazing day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.